Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. Anyway, we are looking ahead to today's games for Friday, January 17th. As normal, if you guys all had a pretty good day in the NBA for Thursday, and man, was there some high scores out there. It was crazy. If you didn't have anything over like almost a 400, you weren't cashing at all for the most part. So, was not too bad for us. Once again, that is now 6 out of 8 days we have won money. Like I say, if you guys are watching this and you don't know if we're for real yet or not, well, I mean, this is like what the third or fourth time you've seen over $1,000. So why not come join us? A lot of people are making money. Like I said, I'm betting a little bit more than some people, but some of these are subscribers here, as you see here. I put 222, one 2,300, not bad. Played some double ups as well. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what your bankroll is. You can start anywhere and win money. As you see here, a sub only put in $50, just $50, won $246. So, yeah, like I said, I mean, I'm winning the big ones because I got a bigger bankroll, but that's fine. Everybody has a different bankroll, so it doesn't matter where you are. You guys can start at $5, $10, and make your way up. A lot of people have different bankrolls, so yeah, would love for you guys to come join us and and win some money with us. So once again, one of our subs that have just been kicking butt. Once again, he won again. So congrats to you, man. He is the one who won the 20 and the 10,000, and now he just won 5,000 last night. So yeah, $35,000 in just 4 to 5 days is not bad at all. So definitely congrats to you. So anyway, this is what we're looking at 443.6. I went with Rubio. Really liked him. And he went off. I wasn't expecting him to do that, but he did. Morris was chalk. He sucked, but he was cheap. Middleton didn't expect 40. Mitchell definitely did not expect 59. I mean, didn't expect from all these guys. But Giannis, solid play. Tried to get Kawhi, but I couldn't get him in there with Giannis. Murray and Harris were out, so I stacked a lot of the Denver guys, and thankfully that game went into overtime because I had four of them, and it definitely shot us up the leaderboards. Had Will Barton. No, not many people had favors. A lot of people leaned on. I mean, he was 32%, but a lot of people leaned on Kawhi Leonard there. So solid 52 from Derek Favors. Porter 46. Told you guys a little iffy on him, but thank goodness they played him. And then Jokic, he did okay at 9 turnovers, which kind of sucked, but it is what it is. So definitely a shout out to him, $5,000. So yeah, we're kicking butt for sure, and yeah, I'd love for you guys to come join us. As you see there, I personally won 2,000 last night as well. So, very good night once again for us. To get in on it, check out our website in the comment section below. Um, yeah, just sign up, follow all the directions, message us on Twitter. That's the big thing. Some of you guys don't message us on Twitter, and we don't see it. So you guys got to message us, say, "Hey, I signed up," and then we'll get you in. So that's the big thing there. Big step is you got to message us on Twitter, which will be in the comment section below. So and it's also on our website. So yeah, come join us. We're doing very good right now, and I would love to have you guys come join us. If you guys can't join us at all, that's fine. For you guys watching the videos, it helps out quite a bit as well. And for the most part, I give out some pretty good picks, so you guys can make a half decent lineup with the picks that I give you. So as normal, if you guys like the video, leave a like. I do appreciate it quite a bit. If you guys are new here, finding us out for the first time, hit that sub button. Would love for you guys to come join us. We do NBA Fanduel advice videos almost every single day. So let's get into it. As of now, not too many big injuries, so that's always good to start the day here. So Minnesota and Indiana, no total 218, 220, maybe a little higher. We'll have to see. We're not sure what's going on with Towns. As we know, Towns is down. So thankfully, this is an early game, so we should get word on if he's going to play or not. Jeff Teague just got traded yesterday. So Napier should be involved in a little bit bigger role. That also helps out Wiggins a little bit, even though he's been trash. I don't know how many Minnesota guys I really want against Indiana. They are a pretty good defense, but you could definitely look at Napier since he kind of the main point guard now. Brogdon once again is worth a look in cash, 34, 35. Don't mind Warren for 26 to 28 in this one. Culver's been playing some pretty good ball as well at $5,200. Like I said, it is Indiana, not the best matchup for him, but he has been playing a half decent. So you can look at him. I guess they just played him not that long ago. My bad. I did not know that. Played him last game. Had 17-5-1-1-2. He didn't do bad. 32 points. So you can definitely look at him. But I don't mind Warren Sabonis. Just went straight off against Minnesota. He's definitely in play at 9,000. Had 56.6 there against Minnesota. So don't mind him for about 43 to 45 in this one. So yeah, the main guys I'm looking at is Sabonis, one or two shares of Warren, maybe a one-off of Culliver, Brogdon in cash games, and maybe a one-off of Shabazz and Napier. So a couple. We'll have to see how that total is in that spread. But Indiana, I think, could handle them here. Moving on, Philly and Chicago, 216 and Philly by 7. So that's normal. May not be the best matchup, but Joel Embiid is out, and a lot of these guys get extra usage, as we have been seeing. Unfortunately, the prices have been going up, but I still don't mind him. I think he can get you 42, 43. I get it, Chicago pretty good against defense, but usually they're not guarding 6'10 guards. So we'll see how Ben Simmons does here. Um, Levine's worth a look as he has been hot. Not the greatest matchup on paper, so I'm a little hesitant on him. I do like Josh Richardson as normal, Tobias Harris, Al Horford. If Thibault gets the start, I think he could be worth a look in a GPP tournament just because of his steal upside. And as you see, last two games, not too bad, mostly because of his steals and his blocks. So Thibault, you could definitely put him in there in a GPP. But yeah, I mean, same guys, Harris, Simmons, um, Horford, and Richardson. You can look at them all. Don't know if you need them all, but you can definitely look at a couple of them there for sure. On that Chicago side, not too into it. I mean, it is Philly. They have been struggling a little bit, I guess. There's not too many guys I'm interested in on Chicago. You can maybe look at Thaddeus Young with Gafford being out. Let me go see how he has been doing here. He's been doing okay. Luke Cornett, I thought was actually. I saw him in the stat book. Let me go see if he's worth anything. Yeah, he's not bad. He had 35 minutes. Wow. I don't know how much he's gonna really play, and as you see, he can be up and down. So maybe a GPP play, but not really the best matchup for him here. So that's kind of what we're looking at. Like a couple Philly guys for sure there against Chicago. Um, Moving on, Washington, Toronto, 229, Toronto by 10. So Toronto is almost completely healthy. Fred VanVleet's the only one that really needs to come back, but still like Lowry, 8,400. He's worth a shot. If Fred VanVleet don't play, Powell is worth a shot. Siakam, for the most part, relatively cheap at 7,600. Still trying to come back from that injury, but he's not looking too bad. I think he can get you 35 to 40 in this one. I like Siakam. Not really high on Ibaka, Siakam, and Marc Gasol are taking a couple of his rebounds and usage, so he's kind of going down the drain. And Gasol had a good one last time out in his first game back, but it's Marc Gasol. It's up to you if you really want to go that way. So for me, I'm looking at Siakam and a couple shares of Lowry. Those are probably my two main guys, and maybe a one-off share of Powell because he randomly could go off against Washington. As we know, he is a pure shooter, and as you see, didn't do much anything else besides shooting. But still, if he gets a couple more rebounds and assists, easily can get you 28 to 30 at only $4,800 at very very low ownership. So that's what I'm looking at in that one. Cleveland, Memphis, 229. Memphis by 8. So yeah, both these defenses aren't that great. Memphis, man, they're playing fast. Cleveland has been okay, I guess, but Cleveland actually, Memphis has been playing pretty good. Morant's getting up there, man. $7,800. Minutes are kind of ish going up a little bit, but he's looking pretty solid. Morant, I like him at 78. I still think he's in play. Dylan Brooks, I called him last time in one of his last games. I don't know if you guys played him or not, but was it against San Antonio or Houston? I forgot who it was. I think it was Houston, but I called him and I said he was a good play. So if Crowder's out again, definitely can look at Dylan Brooks here again tonight with Cleveland 25th ranked against shooting guard. Um, Jackson, definitely worth a look as normal. Gonna get you 33, 34 at 6,900. I don't mind it. Valanciunas, he could go off against Cleveland. He's gonna get you maybe 32, 33, normal, or he could go off for 37, 40. So Valanciunas definitely worth a look for sure. So don't mind Valanciunas. Maybe a couple shares, not too many of them, but I definitely could have that upside to go off. Don't mind Jackson. Brooks if Jay Crowder's out. And don't mind some Jay Morant either. So a solid game to target on that Memphis side. Miami OKC. I don't have too much honestly in this one. Maybe depending on the total. CP3 could be worth a look in cash games. I just don't. I mean, this game should be pretty competitive though. Uh, Butler 87's a little much, but you can look at him. Maybe look at Bam. I honestly don't have a lot in this one. There are good plays though, but I just don't know if I want exposure to them because this game could either be really close and maybe go overtime and be in the solid low hundreds each team, or just could be a slow 100 to 95 game or something like that. So it's going to be interesting. I think it could be worth a look in GPPs with maybe Shea or Butler, but not the best matchup for OKC. But give them a shot. Maybe Bam, Butler, and Paul. Maybe a couple one-offs just to have exposure to a game that could be competitive for sure. All right, moving on. We have Atlanta and San Antonio, 2:30 in San Antonio by 8 here tonight. So yeah, I like this game definitely on that San Antonio side right away. Um, Trey Young is in play. You got DeRozan at 8,100. I still think he's in play. Price skyrocketed up about $1,000, but this dude has been just a straight beast mode. So you got to put him in there. And Aldridge, he's been terrible, really bad the last couple games. But I just feel like man, a turnaround should be coming. Atlanta, not the greatest against power forwards. 6,600. That's the cheapest I've seen Aldridge in a really long time. Hopefully, he can step it up here. Toronto and Miami aren't the fastest pace games out there, so maybe this high total against Atlanta will help him out. So I think Aldridge is worth a shot, and I think his popularity will be a little bit high as well, and Collins as well. So Collins, Aldridge, the obvious guys, Trey Young and DeMar DeRozan are who I'm really looking at here today. Kevin Herter could be worth a look. Finally nailed him last game. I told you guys he was going to have a good game. Had 54. Hopefully, you guys listen to me, and this is how I think Aldridge could do. As you see, Herter's been kind of bad. Just like Aldridge, price went down, and Aldridge could go off here a little bit tonight. So that's what I'm looking at there. Don't mind that game at all. Probably have at least 2 or 3 from that one. Moving on, last game, Portland, Dallas, no total. Probably around a 220, 223 here tonight. No total because of Porzingis. Even if he plays, Doncic's still in play. 11,000. There's not a lot of expensive guys out there, so I expect Luka Doncic's ownership to be pretty high, since I think you can get him in there tonight. Lillard, he's an okay option. 40, 43, but he's just not the same Damian Lillard as the last couple years because he's so up and down. McCollum is worth a look. I don't mind Tim Hardaway if Porzingis is out and can get you about 25 to 28. Carmelo is worth a look. Basemore's price is going up, so he must be doing something right. I don't like Bazemore though. He's just so up and down player. So don't mind, like say, Carmelo, and don't mind some Dwight Powell, and then you got Hassan Whiteside. And obviously, if Porzingis comes back, he's going to be on minute restriction, but we'll have to see what they do. But I don't think we'll get word before lock. All right, let's see what we got going on. So Luka Doncic or Trae Young, that's the big question. I think Doncic has more upside for sure. Trae Young can go off at any moment. The San Antonio game, I think, could play relatively quick. Dallas could blow out Portland, or it could be close. Honestly, either of those guys are solid options, depending on what salary you have left. If you can't afford them, I do like Simmons. I get it's against Chicago, but I still think he could give you some run. Lowry, Morant, both those guys are worth a shot. I'd probably go Morant over Lowry. Brogdon, I like him at the mid range. Shabazz Napier should get a little bit longer leash with Jeff Teague being out. And that's kind of what we're looking at there. Shooting guard, I do like DeMar DeRozan, as I mentioned. Richardson, Brooks, both of those guys solid options. Kevin Herter as well. So that's probably where I would go out of those three. Probably drop down, like I said, to mid range. And over here, Harris, I still think is way too cheap. Harris, and then I'd probably go like Harris, Carmelo, or something like that. And power forward, if you get Sabonis, definitely a plus for you. I do like Aldridge, I honestly do, at $6,600. I think he could have a bounce back game here. See who else we got going on. Not too much else. Definitely look at Al Horford as well at 71. In center position, Whiteside, if you can get him, 45, around that area. But for the most part, not too many good centers, so you might have to spend up to Whiteside or Valanciunas or Adams or somewhere around there. So that is kind of what we're looking at as of now. Not too much value. Might have to just go straight across with a couple of Philly guys. One or two of the San Antonio players, as I mentioned, maybe one Atlanta guy, maybe one or two Dallas, Portland, and see what you got. So yeah, and obviously Memphis as well with Jay Morant and maybe Dylan Brooks. So that's what we're looking at. Like I said, once again, another good night. We are on a roll right now. Like so, our sub won once again $5,000. So definitely congrats to you. Like I said, that is $35,000 in just 4 days for him. So he is having a pretty good 2020 so far. And then this was mine. Won 2,000, not too bad, and these were some of our other subscribers' wins as well. So, yeah, come join us to get in. Check out our website in the comment section below, and also hit us up on Twitter, which will be down there in the comment section. So, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hopefully, some of this advice helps you guys out. And yeah, like I said, if you guys are new here, just finding out the channel, welcome. And hopefully, you guys, some of this advice will help you guys out in your guys' lineups here today. So that is it. Hopefully, you guys have a pretty good Friday, win some money, and we'll see you guys here on Saturday.